Well, good afternoon everyone and welcome to a new little bar update here at Buddies Bar in Los Cristianos. If you're new to the channel, a big welcome. You might not already know, but we have taken over a bar here in Los Cristianos in Tenerife. We're in the process of refurbishing it. We're coming to the final stages now, so we're going to give you a big update on what's gone on this week. If you've already been following along, a lot of you have been messaging, asking what the updates are, where we're up to. It's been one heck of a week. We're going to run through all of that. There's been a few obstacles in the road. We'll show you where we're up to. We have made some good progress. We've had a few more bumps in the road, as they say. So we'll jump right into it, give a bit of an update.
Yeah.
Because it has been one heck of a week.
I've been here the last couple of days, sort of trying to clean up and get things in order.
Yeah. So we'll let you know where we're up to, and also the few hiccups and problems that we've had this week, because some of them were a bit major. Okay, so starting off outside then, I've been doing a lot of work with the paint work, painting all of this. You will see that on this side here, we've now got the nice finishing white pieces of plastic around the soundproofing. That just needs a nice little clean, but once he'd finished that, I was able to paint and do a nice another coat of all the white. So all the white paint work out here has been redone. I did a lot of white varnish as well, again just coating more on these, making them look nice, giving that final little coat and finish off. You'll also notice as well that we do have a nice new security light out here as well. That was just little things do change. And then you today, Laura, have been working hard on the terrace. What have you been doing today?
So I have had a bottle of solvents, a pair of rubber gloves and a cloth, and I've been on my hands and knees and a little blade getting all the paint off this floor.
Any little drips or spills?
It took about 3 hours, and I've done the inside as well, and I've done the upstairs. I haven't done the zoccolos yet or the door frames.
No, just the floors, haven't you? Because we did that final coat. I dripped a few little bits, but only the water-based stuff. But obviously you've got to clean it off, scrape it off. Once we'd done that final coat, we knew we could start cleaning then, doing a bit more of the deeper cleaning.
Yeah, I couldn't really do much until you had to finish the painting, because all my work now is cleaning and setting up. Yeah,
getting everything set to go. While we're out here, you will see we've still got no signage. That was one of the things that's been going on since our last edited update. I did give an update live as well, but since our last edited update, we have changed the company that is doing the sign work, the design work. That has all changed. It's currently in process. I'm very excited. Some of the things that are coming through
they're really good.
are really good, yeah. So this is all going to be signed up. That's going to be signed up, and then we've got our main sign in production for outside. So that was a major change, a decision we had to make, and we're glad we've made it. We're making good progress now. Just a change of company didn't quite work out with the last one. It is what it is. We move on, and thankfully it's starting to sort of come together a little bit now, isn't it? Hopefully.
Yeah, it sounds really nice.
We're getting there slowly. Okay then, so we're now going to take you inside where we've got a few more visual changes in here. We'll start off with just here to the left-hand side. You can see that our electric box and all of those electricals and the sound system is all nicely covered in now.
Yes, so no more wires hanging around, no more big things hanging around. However, we do have to put a sign on that saying that's the electricity box.
Yeah.
And we do have to have the fire extinguisher next to it, but that is...
It looks so much better like that. We're getting a nice little sign to say the electrics are inside.
Keeps it safe,
the fire extinguisher.
As well. Like,
yeah, I mean,
little ones could get to it, and you don't want
you don't want people messing with the sound controls either. So we've got to get these couple of signs on the front. We might get the rest of it sort of stickered in and covered to maybe match the theme, or we'll leave it white, but it looks so much better like that.
So much better. It's just cleaner, isn't it?
Yeah, then we've left these few things at the top. We haven't boarded them in because that is the Wi-Fi. If you put that box behind there, you're not going to get signal. No, and we need to have a few plugs out as well. That's the security camera, little bits like that. So that's one of the things that's been done. You should also hopefully notice we've spent many hours this week painting from top to bottom. Second coat on everything, touching in all of these edges, which are all as neat as we're going to get them. Bear in mind, it is sort of, rough finish on the walls, so you can't get it pinpoint because you have got, textured finish. But I've been round and done all of this again. All of the gloss, all of the white, all of the blue, touching in any dirt marks, re-edging everything nice and neatly. We've got a nice new, again, security light up here. as compared to the old one. That's a nice new LED one up there. So yeah, just repainted absolutely everything, haven't we, from head to toe.
Top to bottom, everything's just had a nice extra little touch, just so it's a bit nicer and just a bit cleaner.
Bit sharper, yeah, a little bit more well finished. I've even done all the stairs, all the sides of this. You see, we painted the window white in our last update. I've then been round and edged everything in nicely. Again, another new security light and a new light for the stairs. So that's a nice bright LED so you can see what you're doing, and also the security light above it. But yeah, I've just been around and re-edged everything in. It's not going to be super perfect. But yeah, in here, it does now look so much neater. You're never ever going to get it perfect. We did pick difficult colours to get absolutely perfect as well. But when you're in here, you cannot tell. No. Especially now stuff's coming in and breaking things up. You can't tell, but been over absolutely everything. We've done a little dink there, getting the fridge out by the looks of it.
No.
You have to touch that in.
Yeah,
it's been dinked because we have started to empty the bathroom, so we've got to be careful with that. We have dinked that. We'll have to touch that in. But yeah, we've just edged in absolutely everything, painted all over again. Upstairs, I did a whole another coat of white with the roller. The whole of upstairs has been painted again on that terrace. And now behind the bar, Laura, let us know where we're up to then.
We are up to organising the drinks and the glasses. So it might change once I get more bottles in here, because it's just seeing how much room we take up. But this is going to be our most frequently used / cocktail stuff, our second least frequently used, and then our
least used up at the top.
Yes. So these are all our shots for now. That'll probably change. This is going to go pint glasses.
Okay, so we're still waiting on a fresh delivery of pint glasses. We're going to be getting nice new ones, aren't we, from the brewery?
Need to get some small, big glasses for some more cocktails, similar size to that, but glass.
So you can see some of our cocktail glasses here. I'm not revealing mine yet.
Yes.
The Knightstrider cocktail is going to come in a very special glass. No one knows what the cocktail is yet either.
No.
That is all going to be revealed. I've got a very special glass for that one that we're not revealing yet, but you can see we've got some nice cocktail glasses going on. See, it's been non-stop this week. It's all going on.
Yeah.
Sorry, I got a call there. It's been absolutely manic this week. It really has. We'll go into depth of what's gone on this week as well. Yeah. But yeah, some really nice cocktail glasses. Let us know your thoughts on those.
Now this one is a special one. This is my one. I've seen it.
No one's getting this. This is Laura's own.
And I just had to have it. I mean, look at that. I'm never going to use it.
It's just going to be on display, basically, isn't it?
I've got to put it somewhere else, like up the very top or something, because it's just in the way, because it's so big. But yeah, I desperately need to swap that one to see it, because my cocktail shaker's rose gold as well.
Yeah, that'll match in nicely.
Yeah.
Now you will also see we've got some pumps put in. So Dorada have come and installed a couple of their pumps. We're not too happy with the Copperberg, so I think that's going back, just because the pump is a little bit scratched up and a little bit old. We've requested a newer one of those. Yeah. We are also going to have Copperberg mixed fruit, Dorada, and we're also getting Corona on draft as well.
Yes. Corona. We thought we'd try Corona, see how it went, because you like a Corona, don't you?
I like the Corona. The Corona on draft is in a few bars already in Los Cristianos, a couple of other places, and it does go quite well. So we're going to see how it goes. You've obviously got to go with what the brewery give you as a deal as well. So they've included it in the package that they're giving us. Yes. We have had issues with those this week. We were debating changing. We still don't know if we're going to change. Other breweries do offer different incentives. Yes. So we have had an offer from a different brewery offering a little bit more. So we'll see how we get on. We do definitely want to have Dorada on draft. We want the mixed fruits, but this pump, as you can see, it's all scratched up on the side. So I was a little bit disappointed with that. It looks like it's come from the back of Beyond. So we would like a new pump. And also as well, Laura, if you just you pointed out, didn't you? It takes up a load of the workspace, sticking out so much. Yeah. It really does stick out. So we're hopefully going to be changing that. We still don't know what's going to happen with the brewery. So that's been going on. We've also had no power for the last week. That's been a nightmare. There was debts left from the previous owner that we've had to work out. So we've had no power for the last week. We got cut off. That bill has now all been sorted and worked out and everything. But yeah, we had the power off. It's still due to come back on very soon. So that's been a problem. We've had the alarm working off batteries, and it's been a tricky week working all that out. At first we didn't even know why the power had gone off. Then you've got to do a load of digging, then the accountant's got to dig around, see what's going on. Then you find out there's debts, but thankfully now I think it's all worked out. The electric should be back on very soon. You've also been unboxing different glasses, Laura.
So I've been doing all the glasses. So we've got our martini glasses. I didn't want this style martini glass, but I couldn't get a style I wanted in a glass. It was only in plastic, so I've had to go for this one, which I'm not too happy about. But
I think they're nice. We've got our martini glasses. You've got the nice flutes for, carvers and things. These have all got to be cleaned and go through the glass wash again, but just unboxed them and got them up to see what it looks like. They've all got to go through. And then these are more cocktail glasses, aren't they, and mixer glasses?
Yes, and these are our daiquiri glasses, our frozen daiquiris, our martini glasses, stuff like that. So yeah, we've still got loads of space here, so we might put a few more of these up there.
Yeah.
I think they're going to go...
I think they'll be probably the most common to do a nice mixer in, or a nice simple cocktail in. They'll be probably the ones that are used most frequently. But until you start and you do a few weeks and you see what cocktails are selling, what glasses you use most, you might find it more convenient to have them there, or you might find it more convenient to switch them around. And all of these things have to come in time, and we sort of learn as you go. Yeah. Which is, you might end up completely changing this and going, you know what, I don't like those glasses there, I'm going to move them and play around with things. But it's slowly coming together, isn't it? We're slowly getting there.
In the end, we just need to get the electricity back on and downstairs, finish and get the stock in. I have done my first order with my first supplier today. He said he's going to bring it all on Thursday.
So there's different suppliers for different things. So the supplier that Laura's talking about is for all of your liqueurs,
the alcohol,
bottles of alcohol, bottles of vodka, all of that stuff. Then you've got another supplier, which I think we're going with actually with Coke direct.
Yes.
We're going to have the nice glass bottles of Coke to go with the drinks.
I prefer the glass bottles over the plastic, over the cans. That's what we prefer, and we can get nice bottles, glass bottles of sparkling water as well. I think I might still keep the still water as plastic, just because people have them just quickly, don't they?
Yeah, with kids and stuff, just quick grab and go, aren't they? Or you could have a few bottles of water, but mostly just quick plastic ones.
Water, I think I want to do glass because we like...
Makes a difference. That's what I always say on the videos. If you watch the channel, I always say fizzy water's better in a glass bottle. So we're going to try and bring what we like to you. I prefer having bottles if we can. I think it's good environmentally wise as well. You recycle the bottles, they get sent back.
Yeah, so the Coke, they go back to Coke and they clean them, refill them.
Yeah, so if we can, that's hopefully the plan. Obviously, again, things can change. You can make an order, it becomes a nightmare, and then you realise you want to do cans. So that's the plan for now, but all of this can change.
The good thing about us is we've got loads of space downstairs, so we can buy in bulk.
Yeah, you can bulk buy, which does save. I'm also currently in negotiations to try and take on another garage, which would give us more storage space as well if we needed to. If we needed to bulk buy, we are going to have some storage space in the garage very nearby. It's going to be another option. Yeah, because a lot of the bars, unfortunately, don't quite have that storage space, especially in a lot of the newer build places. They just want to get as much. They don't think of storage space. They just want to get as many bars and locales as they can, and they're left with quite small basements and cellars and stuff. So we're quite lucky that we've got a real true 80s pub cellar downstairs, haven't we?
We buy our kegs in bulk. You get a deal with that as well.
Yeah.
So we've got loads of space downstairs for it. And now I don't know how much space we've got outside once the kegs are empty, but it'll be all fun. And we're working that out. But as long as I can get as much in as possible and not run out.
Yeah, obviously up here we can't store too much, but it's going to be downstairs. We're going to have fridges downstairs, so if say bottled beer ran out up here, we'll literally just be able to run downstairs, grab a load cold from the fridge downstairs and put them in this fridge up here. It'll be a straight swap.
To organise downstairs, so we are going to have a beer corner, then we're going to have the Coke corner with all our Coke products, and then obviously shelves more. We'll
try and show you a little bit of downstairs. Laura will put her torch on. We'll try and show you. We've not quite got the electric back on yet. Still got this fridge here, this dump fridge. We're getting a new one for upstairs, and this is going to go downstairs. So this will be one of the fridges that we have as an overspill.
It doesn't regulate the temperature very well, so
that'll
go downstairs.
It keeps things cold, but we'd rather have a nice new one for up here as the main fridge. If anyone's interested in any of this furniture, this will all be going up for sale. It's going to be cleaned. There's nothing wrong with it. It's very good quality, actually.
10 tables, have we?
I think so.
Chairs around 9 of them, and then 2 around the others.
Yeah, so they're good tables and chairs. They will sell. I've just got to clean them up and get them on Facebook Marketplace and stuff. But they're good quality. They're just not the look we were going for, but they're not cheap. You know, some of the Chinese stuff and that breaks in 2 minutes. It's proper good quality stuff.
Yes, we were made up when we bought this that we had these because we said
at the time we were like, oh, we don't have to buy furniture. That'll be good.
And then if worst comes to worst, we've got furniture.
Yeah.
Like if something was the worst to happen, we've got furniture. But
we've decided we were able to make the change, so we have.
Yes.
Do you like that light? I think that's nice. And I'm definitely glad that I made the change to make that white, just to break it up a little bit. We've still got plans for this back wall at some point, but I think just making the frame white for now does help. We're getting new signs for the fire extinguishers, so where it's gone over the edges, I'm not too worried about that. I might quickly clean it, but we're getting whole new signs. These are actually out of the current regulation now, so new regulations came in, and these signs don't actually now comply. You'll see the fire extinguishers are actually missing. We've sent them off for servicing.
They get serviced once a year, is it?
Once a year, they come, take them away. They would normally leave temporary ones in here for now, but we're closed and we've got no customers, so they've not left any, they've just taken them away. They'll come back, nice and serviced, fully checked over like I said they would, just to make sure, you know, they could have been knocked over by the builders or anything.
Yeah.
So they've gone away, they'll be back. Probably, they do them quite quickly, to be honest. They'll be probably back in a few days. Right, if you take us down, Laura, I'll let you go first with the torch on so we can try and see as much as we can. I've been painting down here, just again, making all the edges nice and neat.
And I can't make it clean down here properly until we get everything.
Not yet, until everything's all spot on.
Yeah.
So we've still got to clear all this. There's some stuff to go to the bin and some crates to go away as well. Let's see, so bathrooms.
Okay, let's have a look. So the bathrooms are looking nice.
They just obviously need cleaning, but that's all new. New mirrors, new toilets, new sinks. We did show all of that in our previous little update. And then I've just been going around, just re-edging everything, sorting it all out. And then if you show us the stock room, Laura.
Okay, so.
I don't think there's too much changes in here really at the moment.
We've got our cooler in here.
Our cooler's in, nice big one, bigger than the ones that we had, you'll notice, much taller.
We said
it is much bigger that.
We needed the big ones.
Yeah, so much bigger cooler, which is good.
Like I said, we've got our
extra fridge down here.
This is going to be the beer corner, so we're going to have all the most popular beers here.
In that section, yeah.
So the ones that are going to go out the quickest.
Yeah.
Going to be there, and obviously up here we've got our.
And then there's your blender, Laura. So is your blender.
Oh, that'll be blender.
There's our blender, which is going to be for our cocktails. No. These aren't cheap, these machines.
This one was a good price, to be fair. It does a bit of everything.
Yeah.
Yeah. I've never heard of this brand, but he said it's really good for.
You don't have to get it out the box just once you shine a light on it, but yeah, it's. We got it from a proper shop that supplies bars and does all the cocktail glasses for bars and everything. Yeah. So they assured us.
I said big ice. He said yeah, but we'll be using small ice.
Yeah.
But he said it'll take the big ice. So yeah, and then the back. So obviously I took all the big bottles upstairs. We've still got all these glasses down here.
Yeah, they've all got to be washed and cleaned. Some of these were in use on our last couple of weeks before we closed. These nice glasses, a few people actually nicked a couple, remember? Yeah. So they've all got to be glass washed and cleaned up. The till's got to go upstairs as well. Various other things, but it's looking much smarter in here as well. You notice the bags, the blue bags that were on the top have all gone. They were actually being stored for someone. They've been taken away now and given back to them. So we've got much more shelving up here now that stuff's gone. We don't know what's in those bags though, Laura, do we?
I do.
What's in them?
Pillows.
Ah, okay, so they're our cushions that we had on our old furniture. We're keeping them for now. I don't think we're going to need them on the new furniture, but they were our grey cushions that we bought literally just before we closed. So yes, look, I mean, with all that gone, we've got loads of extra space, whole more shelves there.
Which is what we need, but like, hopefully we'll be going with the bottles of Coke and Fanta and all that, so this will be getting put away separately and we'll probably just drink this ourselves.
Yeah, well, I mean, you can sell it in the first week and then you move on to your bottles. I mean, it's still the same product, isn't it? Yeah. We're just going to prefer to use the bottles if we can.
Yeah.
Yeah, slowly getting there. We'll head back upstairs and we'll quickly show you the rooftop.
Oh, yeah,
just to show you all repainted. Ah, there you go. You take it up now, Laura. We'll put it away. We'll clean it and put it on display. This your little cocktail mixer, isn't it?
Yeah.
Up there. So I do apologise. Once we've got lights on again, guys, and some power, we'll definitely be able to show you a little bit more. But that was brand new. That was on display. We bought that just before you finished, didn't we?
Yeah. So we have to have it. Rose gold, had to.
So the next big obstacle that we've had this week is, of course, advertising for staff. So we put an advert out for staff. A lot of the applicants were not suitable simply because they don't live on the island already. A lot of people still, unfortunately, have the mindset. It's unfortunate that it has changed, but a lot of people still don't realise that if you're not here on the island already with an NIE number, a resident number, social number, then you can't just come over and work. So a lot of people have been applying that unfortunately don't qualify because they're not already living here, especially from the UK. Brexit does mess up a lot of that. But we've had a few applicants, we've got a few interviews lined up, so that's getting a little bit better, the situation. Staff, very difficult to find.
Yeah, I am excited for the staff we've got lined up though.
Yeah, we've got a couple of really good candidates we're going to be interviewing, which hopefully goes well. That are all already here, fully legal, got all the numbers and stuff that they need. So that's been the other obstacle this week. You can see as well. See, I've been stressed because my face is broken out with all this red sort of reaction thing going on. I keep getting it, especially when things get a bit intense and stressful and stuff. Even with work this morning, if you follow me on Instagram, you'd have seen we gave out two Skodas we gave out this morning, 9:30, gave them out. They were staying just down the road at Atlantida, which is just next to my office. And an hour later, got a phone call. They'd loaded up the car, left the stuff in for 10 minutes, which we never advise you to do. We always warn people, do not leave things in cars. They came back and both cars have had the windows smashed. Despite being parked completely different, they weren't even next to each other. So someone has been stood watching them. It's market day in Los Cristianos. Someone stood and watched them, put the stuff in, and both cars, they were opposite sides of the road, quite a few spaces difference, both of them broken into the same way, back window smashed. So that's been going on at work. I've now got to try and get 2 windows.
Yeah, I say, don't leave anything in your car. They are watching, they are in and out in 10 seconds. That's literally the same thing I say every time, because they are watching.
I've done a whole warning video, so if you want to check that out, it's on the channel. I've done a whole warning video, and it does always spike over the winter. A lot of people didn't believe me, and then there's the proof this morning. I put a video out last night, and then the following morning, 2 windows are smashed. The winter is always peak time for all this stuff, especially with the cars. They're at all the hot spots. They're at Tady, they're at Masqué. They've got people, oh, do you want me to take a picture of you? While the other friend is ransacking your car. If they see anything inside, they're happy to smash windows, pop the door locks if they can. They've smashed the windows in the Skodas because the locks are quite good. On some of the cars where the locks aren't so good, they'll just pop the locks and get in that way. But it is a big warning, don't leave anything inside. A lot of people go, oh, well, I'll just hide it under the parcel shelf. That's exactly what they did. They put it in the boot with the parcel shelf. They thought it was all fine, but whoever this scumbag is that's been watching them has seen what they've put in the boot, smashed the back window, opened the door, managed to get into the boot, and obviously take some of their stuff. They didn't lose everything, thankfully. They didn't have passports and stuff in there. But, you know, now I've got to try and find 2 small pieces. It's not just the full back window, it's the little corner piece, which is going to be even harder to find. I've got to find 2 of them, get them installed. Those cars are now off the road. So it's just been one of those weeks where I've had issues after issues after issues while I'm working. I've got calls about the electric going on, and this is happening, that's happening. It's just all been going on this week. So it's been pretty stressful, but we're slowly starting to see the end, the light at the end of the tunnel. The sign works and stuff are coming through. The designs are really nice. I think a lot of you are going to enjoy those.
I'm really excited because they are good, aren't they? Yeah,
they're coming through really nice. So making headway on that. Once the design's nailed down, they only need a few days to produce it all, they've said. So the main time
is getting the design, then it takes literally 2 days, he said.
Yeah, it should be pretty quick once we nail down our final designs. But let me know your thoughts so far. Hopefully the paintwork does look a lot better than it did. I must admit, a lot of you did comment, say it wasn't great. I agree with you, but it is now all tidied up. Probably the video maybe doesn't do it justice. When you come inside, it's pretty neat and pretty spot on, but it is a bar from the 80s. You've picked a colour that isn't super forgiving, so it's not going to be absolutely pinpoint, but it's pretty blob on. We've done a lot, and I think it's looking really smart now. It's up to my standards. I wasn't happy with it before. It's a lot more up to my standards. We've got more cleaning to do, more
solvent acetoning to do.
Yeah, just neaten up those little edges.
Yeah.
But yeah, we're definitely getting there. Do let me know your thoughts in the comments. If you haven't already, make sure you do subscribe. We've got loads more updates still to do. We're going to be taking you through the whole process. We'll see where we're up to in our next video. Hopefully maybe we'll see some sign work or more things going on with the bar, more pumps installed, etc.
Or maybe when the stock comes in, we'll show you some of the big stock.
The big stock delivery, yeah. Laura might vlog unloading all of that and sorting it out.
You're going to have to pay it because it's going to be...
Yeah, obviously you've got to pay up front, so
yeah.
that's going to be quite fun. Do stay tuned on the channel as well, because we have got a big announcement coming up in the next few days, so stay tuned for that one. I did mention maybe popping off somewhere, so make sure you stay tuned. We've got a big announcement coming up. But yeah, making progress. Let me know your thoughts in the comments. We do love to read them all. A lot of you come up with different suggestions, different ideas. So that is it from us. Make sure you do hit the subscribe. Do please hit the thumbs up. Let us know down in the comments. Follow us on Instagram and also Facebook as well. Lots of questions regarding the name. You will have to wait and see. There will be a big reveal with the name as well. So it's all on the way. It's slowly coming together. Let us know your thoughts. And we'll be back very soon with another update. Stride on.